hook this to, this one's going to pick it up. That is a good example of these two.
Welcome back to Resourceful Living Homestead. We've got a product of a company that reached out to us and asked us if it was something that would help us on our homestead, and ironically, yes, it will. We did not pay for this. It was sent to us. It is a wireless bridge for Wi-Fi. And living in a metal building, Kathy and I don't get Wi-Fi outside of this building. We've got security cameras just on the building because that's as far as it'll go. But we would love to have a security camera down by the Sawmill and possibly out here by the container. But right now, we're going to do an unboxing and an installation with this company, this wireless bridge. One of the kickers, though, they do give you two. Let's get this thing unboxed, see what it looks like. Of these, I guess you would call them antennas. One of them is a mother, and the other one's a child, or however you want to call it, but one is sending to and getting information back, and the other one's receiving it and giving it to you where you need it on your property. The company, Ueevii, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. From what I have understood, looking at a few videos on this, I got to take a little time to pair these two up. You take this bottom off, hook up the cable. They send you, let's see what they sent us. So they send you a couple of cables so you can pair these up. What they don't send you is enough Cat 6 or Cat 8, whichever one you want to run to your router and to this head once you have them paired up. Now, once you pair these up, and we'll go through that, you also are going to need another router for the other head wherever you put it. That right there is part of the expense and the cable that came with getting this from this company, but we told them we'd go ahead and do it, and I think it's going to be well worth it. So let's start getting this thing tore down to where we can pair it, and we'll be right back. Now here's the setup we're going to use to get our Wi-Fi bridge to work. One's going to be the master, one will be the slave. Before I use terminology, the mother and child, but it's going to be a master slave. They also come with this plug-in unit. Now there's different ways to use this with powering up with your laptops and stuff like that. We're not doing that here. This is going to be the simplest version you could ever imagine this is going to be, because I need a bridge coming from our master, the Wi-Fi that's running inside the house right now. So it's going to be single cable. It'll run from there to here, and after we pair it with this one here, this one will receive it, and it'll come with this router here to create Wi-Fi at the bridge point, which is going to be the slave side. That's going to be down at our well house, because we got videos we're going to do with the Sawmill, and I need Wi-Fi down there. I also need to put in a security camera. and this will do that for us. But right now, we are going to pair these two, and as simple as this old country brain can make it, I'm going to see if I can make it that simple. The ones that are tech savvy and like to run speed and stuff like that on their computers, I don't have anything compatible with that. So everything we do here is strictly off of Wi-Fi. It doesn't come from running anything with a laptop. Our YouTube channels run off our phones, and so I believe this is the simplest unit for somebody that needs point A to point B without running any cable. So let's see how we get this done. So we're going to take our plug-ins. This is no use to us until we get to the other end of the bridge. Get that out of the way. These units that come with the bridge, we're going to use to pair these two. And I'm glad they sent something that was what in my brain understands it. I don't know all the techie terms and everything, but I understand it. We'll just make these two compatible with each other. They do send this, and you want to go in. I don't know if you can see it on one of these or not, but they are labeled. That is so black. But you have LAN and PoE. We're going to be using the PoE side to make these compatible and start talking to each other. That joker actually holds a little bit of power inside. Light's still on. Okay, well, let's get the unboxing done here. I don't have fingernails for nothing. But that's what you get when you get inside this. This right here is the master. It's over on H. That makes it the master. And when we open this one up, if it's not on C, I'll have to click it over to C. That way, these two know which one's which. And that little switch is already on C. So they already had it figured out which one is going to be master and slave. Okay. You do have a reset button in here. You have a selector button when you select channels on both of them. And this one should show up once we get it hooked up. An H and a channel right here. So we will get that hooked in there. That one is starting. We'll let it log up right quick.
I said, it looks like they've made this very simple for somebody like me. They've got every hole blocked off but this one here. So if you want to do point A to point B, there you go. So it's on channel 44. It does show this is the master. It's got the H like it shows on the switch. Okay. And let's see if this other one will pair up. And you should get the same channel number when it pairs, but it'll have a C and we can go in here and change channels on it, which I'll put channel numbers in it. Maybe I can remember it. There it is. So you have this one reading H44. This one's reading C44. You can see the lights flashing on both. They are talking to each other. So there's already a bridge between these two. They are talking. So what's going to happen now when I get this mounted to the house inside of this one, from what I understand, a few little bit of brush, trees, or whatever really doesn't hurt it. It still needs to be in the line of sight, but buildings, you got to be outside of any buildings in between. And I do have a garage between the house and the well shed where I'm taking this one to. So I got to get high enough on the house to be able to see the well. So that is the pairing of these. You can do a complete reset. Like I said, there's a reset button here, channel selector. And I believe this right here is what allows you to change the channel. Yep. So you hit that for mode, I'm going to call it. Let's do it again. And change channel. Let's see if it locks in on 36. There it is. And that one just changed. So that tells me these two are talking. So wherever you put this to, this one's going to pick it up. That is a good example of these two communicating. And we're going to try to put them in a position where you can see that happen at a distance. They've got a great range. If there's nothing in between them, it's over a mile. So from here to our well shed, roughly, maybe 100 yards, 300 feet. So this shouldn't have a problem at all. So next video is, let's get this thing put up. So here's what we're going to do to drill the hole in the side of my house. Get up here in the loft. Soup bones. So, get up here and gotta run that Wi-Fi cable down through here to this router, and woo, hot in this section. we will come over here and drill from the inside out, because I won't have to do any measurement if I do it that way. I know I'm going to mount the antenna to this board, so for the Wi-Fi to come in, we're going to poke a hole right here. Daylight. So what we'll do is go to the outside now, use a step bit, make the hole big enough for the Wi-Fi cable and the grommet, and mount that antenna. Lot cooler on this side of the door. Okay, meet you outside. Okay, changed my mind, going back up. I'm going to use a step bit up there and put the cable out instead of doing what I said reverse. It only makes sense to have the cable already stretched out. So my step bit, I need to go to 5/8 on the hole, sorry about that, which is there's 2 more steps after the 5/8. 5/8 is the third one from the biggest. So let's get to stepping. I believe make sure. Can't see it when it's spinning, but if my cable will go out the wall with no problem, then that was it. Needs one more step, I believe. Try one more time. Okay, so we got the step in, right? We got it run through. Now let's see if it reaches the right. Okay, running from there to here, that's going to do it. That'll be perfect. That'll reach. That is great. Yep. So we're good. Before we start plugging in, let's get things mounted. Don't you love doing things in the heat of the day? Okay, so I believe I have my bucket of tools needed to do this job, because I don't want to climb up and down that ladder any more than I have to. So let's see if we can get this done in one trip. Cable's through. And that, and mounted on this board, and put a little drip loop in it. That way the rain can't get inside there. I'm going to put a grommet on that to protect everything and silicone it. But that gives me a straight shot. If you look straight over the top of the garage, and just to the right of that bush is the well house. That's where the other one's going. So let's get this one in. So the mounting holes are 2 inches apart. That's going to make it simple. It's almost exactly 2 inches between this ridge and this ridge. Let me scooch that over just a touch there. It is, exactly. Great. So really, what I need to do is make sure my bubble is level when I center punch to drill these holes, and that's going to be simple. So when we come back, I will have the center punched holes drilled and the screws in. Got it marked right there. Perfectly level. Okay. One of the pilot holes. Definitely hit big. Perfect. Don't know if you guys use these tubs for anything or not, but they're good to carry these little pieces. Go too far in because that bracket on this thing's pretty deep. By the way, doing this one-handed is a little bit tough, but you can see it. Yep, back that one just a touch. There we go. Let's see. My gosh, you'd think I was a pro. So we got a drip loop. Let me get my grommet put on this. We'll put that grommet in there. Get that sealed up. Get this one hooked up. Then we'll go mount the other one. Okay, that's what it's going to look like. And I've got silicone. Fill this in, dope that up real good, but that'll protect this cable from these metal edges. If I would have installed these heads, I could have used a grommet. They would have fit tighter, but that's okay. We're going to fill it up with silicone. Alright, for your visual, that is the master. Switch is on H, and I can go plug that up inside the house right quick. We'll come back out here and see if it logs up on channel 36. Okay, like I said, when we got back out here, that thing should be logged on to H36, and it is. We are done with that install. Off to the warehouse. Alright, we are at the warehouse, And my antenna is going to mount right there. That'll put it in line. Can't see it from down here, but from up on top of the house where I put the antenna, you can see down here. So hopefully this is going to line up and it'll show me we got signal. Okay, the other modem or router's right there, and this joker's communicating with that other head. It's on channel 36 just like the other one. So they are installed. We are rocking. Okay, we can cap that off. My Wi-Fi shows check for this router, and it shows on the antenna I have Wi-Fi. So let's take a look at it and see. Yeah, it's loading. It's a little bit slower in the house, but this spot right here is dead as far as signal. So we got Wi-Fi. Well, there it is. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am going to get out of this heat. I am done with it.
And that wraps up this video.